Hello my good people, welcome back to our channel. You can see I've not said anything ever since the rumor of Madam Azuka and Simon Ekpa and the inner Kakos autopilot IPOB. You see, I can't be laughing at ourselves because this is in-house and should be managed very well so that it will not escalate, so that enemies will not put mouth in what concerns us. That is why it is very dangerous for us to start now to fight inwardly. Is bad. Whoever that is offended, please forgive. This is the message of Emmanuel Oremidius to Simon Ekpa. Oga Simon Ekpa, please know how to manage this information. Everybody should please help us to share so that it will get to who it's supposed to get to. Thank you. Let us manage our secrets. Please, I am begging. I am begging every one of us. Please. Thank you.
They sold Onyendu. Prophecies upon prophecies came to me. I'm not a prophet, I'm just an ordinary. I have a talent of seeing, which if you have been following me on Emmanuel Remigius blog, you will, if you are my ardent follower, you will know this that I'm telling you. Even when they kidnapped Onyendu, it came to me, but I never knew what it was, just because of the carnal man. But it keep on coming to me, pray, which I announce. People ask me, what is happening? Is Onyendu well? And all of this. No, I'm not going to that. In this autopilot, before Nelly Ofuebu became outright saboteur, it came to me. If you have been following me in Emmanuel Remigius blog, you will know what I'm saying. I said it. I said, get ready, because what happened in IPOB is about to happen again. I prepared people's mind ahead, and 2 weeks after announcing about Nelly Ofuebu's own, it then struck. So it was not a surprise to me. If you watch before Emeka gift, Livingstone them started their nonsense, if you have been following me, I prepared people's mind before then. On Emmanuel Remigius blog, if you are my ardent follower, you will understand what I was saying, what I'm saying. Did it come to pass? Yes. In the few weeks, if you notice in my program, I have been passing a message in this my program. And that message is that a lot of people are trying to buy favor from this IPOB autopilot. Their motive operandi is the same: to get contact of men on the ground and sell out the struggle. If you doubt me, you are at your own peril. But this message, I want it to get to Dragon. I will not be party to see what happened in previous government. When Onyendu was around, they sold Onyendu. If anything should happen to Dragon now, believe you me, a lot of people kolo, because I knew the shock that came to many people when Onyendu was kidnapped. And I knew some people who are having BP now, that their BP started when Onyendu was kidnapped. I have been here and I know what I'm saying. The Dragon, not everything that I will say. The Dragon, not everything that I will say here but I wish to speak to you. I have not spoken to you since I'm doing program. Many people thought that I have your contact. I am requesting officially and open. I wish to speak to you. There are some certain things which are left to be communicated outside this platform. For the good interest of the Biafra struggle and for the good interest of this very struggle. My support to you, I have always said it, is spiritual. Just because when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, a lot of people were running propaganda. And it came to me that you are a lion in the spirit and those who are after you are hyenas and jackals. And since then, I have been supporting you and will continue to do that. You are the face of this very struggle now, and therefore every Biafran must protect you, which I am under obligation also as a Biafran to protect you. And I would have to say something, because I have seen many people writing rubbish online. Madam Azuka evil, Madam Azuka this and that. I will all disappoint you people. Madam Azuka is a strong comrade and will remain so. Madam Azuka is a strong comrade and will remain so. I have never had an immense respect apart from Dragon. Apart from Dragon, in this Biafra Republic government in exile, that woman is another person that I have respect for her conduct. And it is personal. But in this struggle, I have to say something. People are buying favor to tarnish the image of this very struggle. And their modus operandi remains one. And we must protect men on the ground. That's the priority. And I will tell you people, I have been in this very struggle, how the enemies strike. Autopilots have never made it open, and it is very difficult for you to get into the circle of breaking the box or getting the main contact. How we are they able to sell Onyendu and to sell the camps? It was main contacts were very porous. Anyone can get main contacts. There are some certain things which I will not say here. And they get the contact, promised men on the ground, heaven and earth, and they started selling out themselves. Men on the ground sold out themselves, not even Nigerian military that we are able to break the camps. It was men on the ground that sold themselves with the help of those on top. And that thing is what they are trying to recreate in autopilot. They are trying to recreate. And I must say, the Dragon, every conscientious Biafran must continue to speak and protect you. If I am supporting the DOS, I would still be walking freely. If they ask me who I am, I will say, I am a DOS supporter. And the police or military will happily compliment me. But it is due to your support. I know what I have gone through. And maybe Zindunda Aboki. And it is not because of your support. It is because of the support of Biafra. Because you are the serious face of the Biafra struggle. You are the... You are the serious face of the Biafra struggle. And that is the reason why I am speaking this way. In this struggle, we must not allow, if anything happens to you, the dragon, God forbid, though, it happens to thousands and millions of Biafra people. And a lot of people is going to buy due to shock. I cannot say everything here, but I wish to speak to you. I wish to speak to you. The way that I'm speaking this morning, I couldn't sleep since night. I couldn't, and we are not and did not sleep. People that meant well for this very struggle must be protected. People that meant well for this very struggle must be protected. In this very struggle, I have Madam Azuka, for instance. The very day I spoke to her, and the very moment I spoke to her, her concerns were and always how to protect the image of the struggle, which I love her so much. You know, I don't normally talk to, not everyone that talks to me that I bring closer to my mind. I know the reason, because everyone is a suspect to me. And if I have not confirmed you, I cannot trust you. If I have not confirmed you, I cannot trust you. And we must do everything to protect this very struggle, not by emotion. Because of this very struggle, which I entered at the very tender age, and maybe Ndunda Abuki, Nehi from this place to this place. Many of them, some people put a hand and say, I have never been poor, and I can never be poor. I know what I'm saying. Those who know me, which we did not come here to boast. But this very struggle made me to look as poor as a church rat, which I wholeheartedly accepted because of the difficulties that come with the struggle. It makes me to live from here to here like Ndabuki. And people who are sleeping in the comfort of their zones, working with the same Nigerian government, have arrived in order to hijack. Many people will not understand what I'm saying, but I wish to speak to you, Dragon. You have made a lot of efforts to prove the enemies wrong, and we will continue to fight. And at this point in time, every conscientious Biafran must protect you. This very struggle, I have seen it all. And I live in this very struggle, waiting till the day that I'm going to die. I'm saying this open. I'm saying this open. I have no health, my every time ill health due to somebody that came very close to me. Know that is Obinna Victor Zaganobi. Know how it was. Man's heart is not always at rest, and you don't sleep in one location. You sleep in this location today. Next tomorrow you sleep in different location just because of this very struggle. And I wouldn't look at anyone to sabotage this very struggle. I felt I don't know how I'm feeling now, but I wish to speak to the dragon. I wish to speak to the dragon. This is my only submission for this morning. As of you listening to me, we must pray fervently, because men on the ground are the face of this very struggle. Which of the useless question is this? What will you tell the dragon if you have the opportunity of speaking to the dragon? Go to hell. Come on, get out of this place. Arababu Ogidia. See, if I'm doing program, people must desist from coming. Like in my lamentation, people come, oh, don't laugh, don't laugh. You are not doing, if you want to do program, go and do your own. I have put down my calendar of my programs and the way I do my programs. Lamentation is where I lament and laugh over issues. If you are very serious and you are serious, Bigonu didn't do be for now. Bigonu didn't do be for now. Sacrifice your comfort zone for now. Then I will take you serious. That your question is very, very rubbish. Why are you asking me, what will I tell the dragon? So I will tell you what I will tell the dragon when I have the opportunity. What useless question is that? Never you ask such a useless question in this program again. Never you. Many of you are in your comfort zone talking rubbish. As of you listening to me, you must pray more fervently. The face of this very struggle, for now, is Mazi Simon Ekpa, and you must protect it. And those who try to infiltrate around must be disgraced out at the due time. I'm telling you the fact. Before what is happening now happen, I have been ideally talking. You know, most of the times when I talk, when sometimes I talk, some people will contact me asking me, is anybody giving me information? Nobody is giving me information. Nobody. Nobody. And here about Johnny. Nobody. My support is spiritual and will always be. I am a destiny child. We must and must protect this very struggle and dragon. If not, you know, if you are fighting against your enemies is always fighting against you. And you wouldn't know. Let me tell you the fact. You remember that the zoo we are boasting of being close to Onyendu. And you know what Onyendu was saying. And they were boasting. The governor of Ebonyi State, we are boasting that he is very close and is feeding Onyendu's boys. Hope Uzodimma was boasting he is very close to Onyendu and he's feeding his boys. All of them. And we thought that it was a lie. We thought that it was a lie. Remember, camps were entered at will. How? They know the camps that have no firepower and they were able to attack the camp, conquer it, because they know and they get ultimate information that this camp, these are the limits of their firepower. So when they come with full force because it is right from inside. the people powering this, the people powering this very struggle now, the face is the dragon and the men on the ground. And if anything happens to the men on the ground, believe you me, things are finished. It is very difficult to penetrate it is very difficult to penetrate the camps due to what? The zoo cannot get information of what is happening. They barely get information of what is happening and the firepower of the men. And that is where the problem comes. They want to infiltrate. They want to get every information to be able. Mazi Ndubisi Kelvin, this is my comrade. I have been long. This is one person that have been long with me in this phase of this very struggle. Through online, we have never seen, but he's a very good and strong comrade, which I respect him so much. It is very difficult for the zoo to break into the schools, into the camps, because there are very strong, the information for them is denied from them. And we must be vigilant, never to give the information to them. Go to their different platforms. They have started bragging just the way that they brag, meaning that something somewhere is wrong. They are bragging of having informations and they are bragging of these brags. Remember, connect the dots. What happened to Onyendu? The first. And we must never make that same mistake. I'm telling you the fact. We must never make that same mistake. We must protect this very struggle with everything in us. With everything in us. With everything in us. I don't know what to say again. But I wish to speak to Dragon. Just like if you have been following me, I used to say it. You know, some of Ndi Nzama will come, Dragon na Kugogo, at least today they will know that I'm making it open. I have never spoken to Dragon, whether on the third person or on the fourth person. I have not. And I said something, the day that I will speak to him, I will make it open. I am making it open for a reason. I want to speak to him. There are other messages. God bless the indigenous people of Biafra. God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra. God bless Mazen Simon Ekpa. God bless Madam Azuka. And God bless every Biafran fighting assiduously for the restoration of Biafra. And God bless every member of the Biafra Republic government in exile.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you too. Because if you have the interest of the Igbos at heart, you won't sell out. You will take this agitation personal and you will not try to pull down any stronghold or be a stumbling block or side any person in order to stop agitation. Because if you stop it, as I speak right now, where do you want to put your head? Nigeria does not want the Igbos, and they don't want to let go. So we are into armed struggle already. How then are we going to fight ourselves? Because indeed, if we slack, Nigeria army will finish us. If we slack one bit now, they will retaliate 10 times, 7 times, 20 times, 1 million over times, because we have already started defeating them. Do not allow this cankerworm in our midst. That is my prayer. That is my plea. God bless you all.